İngilizce öğrenirken binlerce kelime arasında boğuluyor gibi mi hissediyorsunuz? Hangi kelime gerçekten önemli, hangisi vakit kaybı diye düşünüyorsanız bugün gerçekten doğru yerdesiniz. Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalımıza hoş geldiniz. Bir İngilizce öğretmeni olarak öğrencilerimin en çok ihtiyaç duyduğu en temel 400 kelimeyi sizler için bir liste haline getirdim. A1 seviyesinden B2 seviyesine her seviye için olmazsa olmaz dediğim yüzer kelimeyi öğreneceğiz bu dersimizde. Şimdi hazırsanız en temel seviyeyle yani A1 ile başlayalım.
Yes. Yes. Evet. Yes, I understand. No. No. Hayır. No. I don't want to go. Here. Here. Burada. Wait for me here. There. There. Orada. My bag is over there. Who? Who? Kim. Who is that woman? What? What? Ne. What's your name? Where? Where? Nerede? Where do you live? Why? Why? Neden? Why are you late? How? How? Nasıl? How are you today? Friend. Friend. Arkadaş. I have many friends. People. People. İnsanlar. Many people are here. Men. Men. Adam. He is a tall man. Woman. Woman. Kadın. She is a nice woman. Child. Child. Çocuk. The child is crying. Boy. Boy. Erkek çocuk. The boy is playing in the park. Girl. Girl. Kız çocuk. She is a beautiful girl. Name. Name. İsim. My name is Alex. Age. Age. Yaş. What is your age? House. House. Ev. This house is new. Room. Room. Oda. The kitchen is a big room. Door. Door. Kapı. Please close the door. Window. Window. Pencere. Open the window for fresh air. Wall. Wall. Duvar. The wall is painted white. Floor. Floor. Zemin kat. We'll live on the second floor. Key. Key. Anahtar. I lost my house key. Light. Light. Işık. Turn on the light. Clock. Clock. Saat. The clock is slow. Computer. Computer. Bilgisayar. I use my computer for work. Phone. Phone. Telefon. My phone battery is dead. Picture. Picture. Resim. Look at this old picture. Color. Color. Renk. My favorite color is blue. White. White. Beyaz. The snow is white. Black. Black. Siyah. He drives a black car. Red. Red. Kırmızı. My shirt is red. Blue. Blue. Mavi. The sky is blue. Green. Green. Yeşil. The grass is green. Yellow. Yellow. Sarı. The sun is yellow. Gray. Gray, gri. The cat is gray. Food, food. Yiyecek. I like Italian food. Bread, bread. Ekmek. I buy fresh bread every day. Cheese, cheese. Peynir. Do you want some cheese? Meat, meat. Et. We eat meat on Sundays. Sugar, sugar. Şeker. Don't put too much sugar. Salt, salt. Tuz. Pass me the salt, please. Water, water. Su. Drink more water. Coffee, coffee. Kahve. I drink coffee every morning. Tea, tea. Chai. Would you like a cup of tea? Help, help. Yardım. I need your help. Life, life. Hayat. Life is beautiful. Time, time. Zaman. Time flies fast. Minute, minute. Dakika. Wait 5 minutes. Hour, hour. Saat. The trip takes 2 hours. Day, day. Gün. It is a sunny day. Week, week. Hafta. I see him every week. Month, month. I. January is the first month. Year, year. Yıl. Happy New Year. Morning, morning. Sabah. Good morning. Afternoon, afternoon. Öğleden sonra. We meet in the afternoon. Evening, evening. Akşam. We watch TV in the evening. Tomorrow, tomorrow. Yarın. See you tomorrow. Today, today. Bugün. Today is Friday. Yesterday, yesterday. Dün. I saw him yesterday. Buy, buy. Satın almak. I want to buy a new shirt. Sell, sell. Satmak. They sell fresh vegetables. Pay, pay. Ödemek. I need to pay the bill. Open, open. Açmak. Open the box carefully. Close, close. Kapatmak. Please close the curtains. Sit, sit. Oturmak. Sit down here. Stand, stand. Ayakta durmak. Stand up, please. Thank, thank. Teşekkür etmek. Thank you for the gift. Please, please. Lütfen. Can you help me, please? Goodbye, goodbye. Güle güle. Goodbye. See you soon. Hello, hello. Merhaba. Say hello to your brother. Excuse, excuse. Affetmek, bahane. Excuse me, where is the station? Home, home. Ev, yuva. I'm going home. Work, work. İş, çalışmak. I work in an office. Study, study. Ders çalışmak. She studies English every night. Teach, teach. Öğretmek. My father taught me to swim. Learn, learn. Öğrenmek. I learn new things daily. Listen. Listen. Dinlemek. Listen to the radio. Write. Write. Yazmak. Write your name here. Read. Read. Okumak. I read a book before sleep. Eat. Eat. Yemek yemek. We eat dinner at 7 p.m. Drink. Drink. İçmek. I drink orange juice. Walk. Walk. Yürümek. Let's walk to the park. Run. Run. Koşmak. She runs very fast. See. See. Görmek. I see a cat on the roof. Hear. Hear. Duymak. Can you hear that noise? Talk. Talk. Konuşmak. We talk about movies. Big. Big. Büyük. The dog is too big. Small. Small. Küçük. I live in a small town. Fast. Fast. Hızlı. The train is very fast. Slow. Slow. Yavaş. Walk slow on ice. Happy. Happy. Mutlu. He is a happy person. Sad. Sad. Üzgün. She is sad today. Hot. Hot. Sıcak. The coffee is too hot. Cold. Cold. Soğuk. It is very cold outside. New. New. Yeni. I got a new haircut. Old. Old. Eski, yaşlı. That is a very old tree. All. All. Hepsi. All students passed the exam.
Tebrikler, A1 seviyesindeki 100 kelimeyi tamamladık. Yani temeli attık ama sadece temel yetmez. Şimdi bir üst basamağa çıkma vakti. Günlük hayattaki konuşmalarınızı daha iyi hale getirecek A2 seviyesindeki 100 kelimeyle devam ediyoruz.
Finish. Finish. Bitirmek. I finished my homework. Stay. Stay. Kalmak. I stayed home all day. Move. Move. Taşınmak. We want to move to a new city. Show. Show. Göstermek. Can you show me the way? Wear. Wear. Giymek. She is wearing a red dress. Win. Win. Kazanmak. Our team won the game. Lose. Lose. Kaybetmek. Don't lose your ticket. Spend. Spend. Harcamak, geçirmek. I spent too much money. Travel. Travel. Seyahat etmek. I love to travel abroad. Decide. Decide. Karar vermek. I decided to quit my job. Wait. Wait. Beklemek. Wait for me at the bus stop. Visit. Visit. Ziyaret etmek. We visit our grandparents often. Carry. Carry. Taşımak. Help me carry this heavy box. Hope. Hope. Ummak. I hope you feel better soon. Touch. Touch. Dokunmak. Do not touch the wet paint. Try. Try. Denemek. Try to be on time. Bring. Bring. Getirmek. Bring me a glass of water. Miss. Miss. Özlemek, kaçırmak. I miss my old school. Agree. Agree. Aynı fikirde olmak. I agree with your decision. Save. Save. Kurtarmak, biriktirmek. I want to save money for a trip. Think, think, şey. I have many things to do. Part, part, parça, kısım. This is the hardest part. Life, life, hayat. She lives a happy life. Job, job, iş. Finding a job is difficult. Business, business, iş, ticaret. He runs a small business. Story, story, hikaye. Tell me a bedtime story. War, war, savaş. The war ended in 1945. Government, government, hükümet. The government changed the rules. Country, country, ülke. Which country are you from? City, city, şehir. London is a famous city. Area, area, alan, bölge. This is a safe area. Road, road, yol. The road is very busy. Park, park, park. We played football in the park. Ticket, ticket, bilet. I bought a train ticket. Letter, letter, mektup, harf. I wrote a letter to my parents. Table, table, masa. Put the book on the table. Chair, chair, sandalye. The chair is comfortable. Mirror, mirror, ayna. Look at yourself in the mirror. Window, window, pencere. The window is broken. Bottle, bottle, şişe. I need a bottle of water. Cup, cup, fincan. She drinks tea from a cup. Flower, flower, çiçek. I bought a beautiful flower. Tree, tree, ağaç. There is a tall tree in the garden. Sun, sun, güneş. The sun is shining brightly. Moon, moon, ay. The moon is full tonight. Star, star, yıldız. I wish upon a star. Rain, rain, yağmur. It started to rain heavily. Snow, snow, kar. I love to see the snow fall. Wind, wind, rüzgar. The wind is strong today. Weather, weather, hava durumu. The weather is nice and warm. Full, full, dolu. The glass is full of water. Empty, empty, boş. The box is empty. Loud, loud, yüksek sesli. The music is too loud. Quiet, quiet, sessiz. The library is very quiet. Dirty, dirty, kirli. My shoes are very dirty. Clean, clean, temiz. The room is clean. Easy, easy, kolay. The task was surprisingly easy. Difficult, difficult, zor. Learning Chinese is difficult. Kind, kind, nazik, tür. She is a kind person. True, true, doğru, gerçek. Is that story true? False, false, yanlış, sahte. This information is false. Simple, simple, basit. It's a simple recipe. Ready, ready, hazır. Dinner is ready. Special, special, özel. This is a special offer. Sure, sure, emin. Are you sure about this? Maybe, maybe, belki. Maybe we should wait. Almost, almost, neredeyse. I am almost finished. Even, even, bile. Even the children understood. Often, often, sık sık. He often visits his mother. Usually, usually, genellikle. I usually wake up early. Never, never, asla. I never eat meat. Already, already, zaten. I have already seen that movie. Still, still, hala. Is it still raining? Once, once, bir kez. I went there only once. Twice, twice, iki kez. I called him twice. Again, again, tekrar. Say that again, please. Outside, outside, dışarıda. Let's eat outside. Inside, inside, içeride. It's too hot inside. Between, between, arasında. The park is between the two buildings. Among, among, arasında. He was popular among the students. Behind, behind, arkasında. The cat is hiding behind the sofa. In front of, in front of, önünde. She stood in front of the door. Next to, next to, yanında. My office is next to the bank. Across, across, karşısında. The shop is across the street. Near, near, yakınında. We live near the beach. Far, far, uzağında. Is the airport far from here? Along, along, boyunca. We walked along the river. Through, through, içinden, aracılığıyla. He walked through the forest. Into, into, içine. He jumped into the water. Until, until, kadar. I will wait until 5 o'clock. During, during, sırasında. What did you do during the vacation? Because, çünkü. I am tired because I worked hard. If, eğer. If it rains, we will stay home. Or, veya. Do you want tea or coffee? But, ama, fakat. I like it, but it's too expensive. So, bu yüzden. I was sick, so I stayed home. With, ile. I went to the cinema with my friend. Without, siz. I can't live without music. After, sonra. I'll call you after dinner. Before, önce. Wash your hands before you eat.
Evet arkadaşlar, ilk 200 kelimeyi tamamladık. Artık basit cümlelerin ötesine geçmeye hazırsınız. Intermediate, orta seviye dediğimiz B1 seviyesiyle devam edeceğiz. Bu seviyede artık kendinizi daha özgür ifade edebileceğiniz kelimeler sizlerle olacak. Şimdi hazırsanız B1 seviyesindeki 100 kelimeyle devam edelim.
Attempt, attempt. Denemek, teşebbüs. They made an attempt to escape. Achieve, achieve. Başarmak. You can achieve your goals. Require, require. Gerektirmek. The job requires experience. Publish, publish. Yayınlamak. She published her first book last year. Participate, participate. Katılmak. I participated in the marathon. Enable, enable. Olanak tanımak. This app enables users to share photos. Remain, remain. Kalmak, sürdürmek. He remained silent during the meeting. Express, express. İfade etmek. I don't know how to express my feelings. Imagine, imagine. Hayal etmek. I can't imagine a world without music. Notice, notice. Fark etmek. I noticed a mistake in the report. Prevent, prevent. Önlemek. The new law prevents accidents. Admit, admit. Kabul etmek. He admitted that he was wrong. Refuse, refuse. Reddetmek. She refused to answer the question. Deal, deal. Uğraşmak, anlaşma. We need to deal with this issue. Consider, consider. Düşünmek. Please consider my proposal. Determine, determine. Belirlemek. We need to determine the cause of the problem. Involve, involve. Dahil etmek. The project involves 3 teams. Prove, prove. Kanıtlamak. Can you prove your theory? Succeed, succeed. Başarılı olmak. I hope you succeed in your career. Tend, tend. Eğiliminde olmak. I tend to forget names easily. Knowledge, knowledge. Bilgi. Her knowledge of history is impressive. Effort, effort. Çaba. I put a lot of effort in this project. Memory, memory. Hafıza, anı. I have a good memory for faces. Attitude, attitude. Tavır, tutum. He has a positive attitude towards life. Culture, culture. Kültür. I am interested in Japanese culture. Feature, feature. Özellik. The phone has many new features. Option, option. Seçenek. We have 2 options for the trip. Challenge, challenge. Meydan okuma. Learning a new skill is a challenge. Resource, resource. Kaynak. Water is a vital resource. Security, security. Güvenlik. Airport security is very strict. Trend, trend. Eğilim. This fashion trend is very popular. Device, device. Cihaz. This is a new electronic device. Benefit, benefit. Fayda, yarar. The new park is a great benefit to the city. Average, average. Ortalama. The average temperature is 25 degrees. Duty, duty. Görev. It is your duty to report it. Expense, expense. Masraf. Travel expenses are high this year. Income, income. Gelir. What is your monthly income? Progress, Progress, ilerleme. We are making good progress. Purpose, purpose, amaç. What is the purpose of your visit? Role, role, rol. She played an important role in the film. Recent, recent, son, yeni. Have you seen his recent movie? Common, common, yaygın, ortak. This is a common mistake. Specific, specific, özel, belirli. Give me a specific example. Official, official, resmi. We received an official letter. Private, private, özel, şahsi. This is my private property. Entire, entire, tüm, bütün. I ate the entire pizza. Various, various, çeşitli. There are various types of cars. Essential, essential, gerekli, temel. Water is essential for life. Sensitive, sensitive, hassas, duyarlı. Don't talk about sensitive topics. Generous, generous, cömert. He is very generous with his time. Anxious, anxious, endişeli. I feel anxious about the test. Honest, honest, dürüst. You should always be honest. Patient, patient, sabırlı. Be patient. The doctor is busy. Responsible, responsible, sorumlu. Who is responsible for this mess? Practical, practical, pratik. This is a very practical solution. Suitable, suitable, uygun. This dress is suitable for the party. Slight, slight, hafif. There was a slight delay. Vast, vast, çok geniş, büyük. The desert is a vast area. Frequent, frequent, sık. I am a frequent user of this app. Current, current, mevcut, şimdiki. What is the current situation? Gradually, gradually, aşamalı olarak. The temperature gradually increased. Fortunately, fortunately, neyse ki, şans eseri. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Constantly, constantly, sürekli. He is constantly checking his phone. Barely, barely, zar zor. I could barely see anything. Merely, merely, sadece, yalnızca. It was merely a suggestion. Eventually, eventually, sonunda. He eventually found his keys. Precisely, precisely, kesinlikle. The meeting starts precisely at 10 a.m. Somewhat, somewhat, biraz, az çok. I was somewhat surprised by the news. Otherwise, otherwise, aksi takdirde. You must study, otherwise you will fail. Meanwhile, meanwhile, bu arada. I will prepare dinner, meanwhile you can set the table. Beyond, beyond, ötesinde. The mountains are beyond the river. Throughout, throughout, boyunca. It rained throughout the night. Despite, despite, rağmen. Despite the rain, we went out. Unless, unless, medikçe, messe. I won't go unless you come too. Although, although, rağmen. Although it was late, I was not tired. Whenever, whenever, her ne zaman. Call me whenever you need help. Whereas, whereas, oysa, halbuki. I like coffee, whereas she prefers tea. Therefore, bu yüzden. He is sick, therefore he cannot come. Moreover, dahası, üstelik. It's cheap, moreover, it is good quality. Hardly, zar zor. I hardly ever watch TV. Replace, değiştirmek. We need to replace the old computer. Postpone, ertelemek. The meeting was postponed until Friday. Approve, onaylamak. The manager approved my request. Criticize, eleştirmek. Don't criticize other people's work. Complain, şikayet etmek. Customers complained about the service. Arrange, ayarlamak, düzenlemek. I need to arrange a meeting. Predict, tahmin etmek. Nobody can predict the future. Share, paylaşmak. Will you share your food with me? Recognize, tanımak, fark etmek. I recognized her from her voice. Investigate, araştırmak. Police are investigating the case. Approach, yaklaşmak. We saw the car approaching. Manage, yönetmek. She manages a team of 10 people. Estimate, tahmin etmek. Can you estimate the cost? Introduce, tanıtmak. Let me introduce myself. Perform, sergilemek, yapmak. They will perform a new song. Mention, bahsetmek. Did he mention the reason? Define, tanımlamak. How do you define success? Claim, iddia etmek. He claims to be an expert. Regret, pişman olmak. I regret not studying harder. Trust, güvenmek. I trust you completely.
Yolun büyük bir kısmını kat ettik. B1 seviyesiyle artık derdinizi anlatabiliyorsunuz. Ama ben sadece derdimi anlatmak değil, İngilizceyi gerçekten etkileyici ve profesyonel konuşmak istiyorum diyorsanız B2 seviyesindeki bu 100 kelime sizin kurtarıcınız olacak. Şimdi hazırsanız B2 seviyesiyle devam edelim.
Justify, haklı çıkarmak. You need to justify your actions. Perceive, algılamak. People perceive the world differently. Allocate, tahsis etmek. We must allocate funds for the new project. Undertake, üstlenmek. The company undertook the construction of the bridge. Evolve, evrimleşmek, gelişmek. Technology continues to evolve rapidly. Constrain, kısıtlamak. Time constraints limited our research. Comprehend, idrak etmek, anlamak. It is difficult to fully comprehend the situation. Derive, elde etmek, türetmek. We derive pleasure from listening to music. Integrate, bütünleştirmek. They plan to integrate new features into the system. Manipulate, manipüle etmek. He tried to manipulate the data. Specify, belirtmek. Please specify the size and color you want. Sustain, sürdürmek. The building could not sustain the strong winds. collaborate, collaborate, işbirliği yapmak. The two teams collaborated on the report. Convey, convey, iletmek, aktarmak. The painting conveys a sense of sadness. Enforce, enforce, uygulamak. The police will enforce the new speed limit. Negotiate, negotiate, müzakere etmek. They negotiated the terms of the contract. Illustrate, illustrate, resimlemek, örneklemek. The graph illustrates the change in prices. Provoke, provoke, kışkırtmak. His comments were meant to provoke a reaction. Emerge, emerge, ortaya çıkmak. New evidence emerged during the trial. Acknowledge, acknowledge, kabul etmek, onaylamak. I acknowledge receipt of your email. Commitment, commitment, bağlılık, taahhüt. She shows great commitment to her work. Assumption, assumption, varsayım. Your assumption about the cost was wrong. Dimension, dimension, boyut. We need to consider the cultural dimension. Framework, framework, çerçeve, yapı. We are working within a legal framework. Hierarchy, hierarchy, hierarşi. The company has a clear hierarchy. Initiative, initiative, girişim. She took the initiative to start the project. Methodology, methodology, methodology. The research methodology is sound. Perspective, perspective, bakış açısı. Try to see the issue from her perspective. Consensus, consensus, fikir birliği. We reached a consensus after the discussion. Validity, validity, geçerlilik. We questioned the validity of the study. Notion, notion, kavram, fikir. The notion of freedom is important. Output, output, çıktı, üretim. The factory's output increased this year. Parameter, parameter, parametre. We set the parameters for the experiment. Scope, scope, kapsam. The scope of the investigation is very wide. Scenario, scenario, scenario. Let's consider a worst-case scenario. Core, core, çekirdek, öz. The core issue is lack of funding. Expertise, expertise, uzmanlık. He shared his technical expertise with the team. Implication, implication, çıkarım, ima. What are the implications of this decision? Integrity, integrity, dürüstlük, bütünlük. She is a woman of high integrity. Phenomenon, phenomenon, olgu, fenomen. Global warming is a serious phenomenon. Critical, critical, eleştirel, kritik. We need to make a critical evaluation. Comprehensive, comprehensive, kapsamlı. The report provides a comprehensive analysis. Ultimate, ultimate, nihai, son. The ultimate goal is customer satisfaction. Inherent, inherent, doğuştan, içkin. Every job has its inherent risks. Feasible, feasible, uygulanabilir. This plan is not financially feasible. Subsequent, subsequent, sonraki. The subsequent chapters discuss the results. Arbitrary, arbitrary, keyfi. The decision seemed arbitrary. explicit, explicit, açık, belirgin. He gave explicit instructions. Implicit, implicit, zımni, üstü kapalı. There was implicit agreement among them. Profound, profound, derin, köklü. The event had a profound effect on me. Relevant, relevant, ilgili, alakalı. Your point is highly relevant to the topic. Robust, robust, sağlam, güçlü. The system needs to be robust. Tentative, tentative, geçici, deneme amaçlı. We have a tentative plan for the weekend. Vulnerable, vulnerable, savunmasız. Children are vulnerable to manipulation. Ambiguous, ambiguous, belirsiz, muğlak. His reply was ambiguous. Skeptical, skeptical, şüpheci. I am skeptical about his claims. Mutual, mutual, karşılıklı. They have mutual respect for each other. Crucial, crucial, çok önemli. Timing is crucial for this operation. Subtle, subtle, ince, ustaca. There is a subtle difference between the two. Integral, integral, ayrılmaz, bütünleyici. Honesty is an integral part of his character. Primarily, primarily, öncelikle. The project is primarily focused on education. Conversely, conversely, tam tersine. She is quiet. Conversely, her brother is loud. Arguably, arguably, tartışılır bir şekilde. He is arguably the best player. Henceforth, henceforth, bundan sonra. Henceforth, all meetings will be virtual. Inevitably, inevitably, kaçınılmaz olarak. Change is inevitably going to happen. Merrily, merrily, sadece, yalnızca. It was merely a misunderstanding. Nonetheless, nonetheless, yine de, buna rağmen. The journey was long, nonetheless enjoyable. Owing to, sayesinde, yüzünden. Owing to the rain, the event was cancelled. Perpetually, perpetually, sürekli, daima. The machine is perpetually running. Virtually, virtually, neredeyse, hemen hemen. The town was virtually deserted. Notwithstanding, notwithstanding, bakılmaksızın. Notwithstanding the costs, we will proceed. Whereas, oysa, some people like hot weather, whereas others prefer cold. Thus, böylece, bu nedenle. We missed the last train, thus we stayed here. Moreover, dahası, the car is fast. Moreover, it's fuel efficient. Conversely, tam tersine. Conversely, the results show the opposite. Alongside, yanında, birlikte. She works alongside her husband. Facilitate, kolaylaştırmak. Technology facilitates communication. Mitigate, hafifletmek. We took steps to mitigate the risks. Preclude, engellemek, olanıksız kılmak. His injury precluded him from playing. Scrutinize, incelemek, detaylı bakmak. Auditors will scrutinize the accounts. Complement, tamamlamak. The colors complement each other well. Differentiate, ayırt etmek. It is hard to differentiate between the twins. Gauge. Gauge. Ölçmek, değerlendirmek. We try to gauge the public reaction. Exemplify. Exemplify. Örneklemek. This failure exemplifies the need for change. Hinder. Hinder. Engel olmak. Lack of funding hinders our research. Implement. Implement. Uygulamak. They plan to implement the new policy next month. Infer. Infer. Çıkarım yapmak. What can you infer from this data? Pose. Pose. Teşkil etmek, poz vermek. The crisis poses a threat to stability. Refute. Refute. Çürütmek. He refuted the allegations against him. Resonate. Resonate. Yankılanmak, etki yaratmak. Her speech resonated with the audience. Cease. Cease. Durmak, son vermek. The company will cease operations next year. Diminish. Diminish. Azaltmak, eksiltmek. The pain will diminish over time. Distort. Distort. Çarpıtmak. He distorted the facts to suit his story. Integrate. Integrate. Birleştirmek. Immigrants often struggle to integrate into society. Render. Render. Hale getirmek. The heat rendered the system useless. Revise. Revise. Gözden geçirmek. You must revise your essay. Safeguard. Safeguard. Korumak. We must safeguard the environment. Substitute. Substitute. Yerini kullanmak. You can substitute oil for butter in this recipe. Transmit. Transmit. İletmek, yayınlamak. The radio transmits news updates. Utilize. Utilize. Faydalanmak, kullanmak. We should utilize all available resources.
A1 seviyesinden B2 seviyesine bir İngilizce öğrencisinin çantasına atması gereken 400 temel İngilizce kelimeyi öğrendik bu dersimizde. Peki siz bu kelimelerden kaçını daha önce biliyordunuz ve hangi seviye sizi zorladı? Lütfen yorumlarda benimle paylaşın. Eğer bu video size bir şeyler kattıysa beğen butonuna basmayı ve bu tarz içeriklerin devamı için kanalımıza abone olmayı unutmayın lütfen. Şimdiden teşekkür ederim. Bir sonraki dersimizde görüşmek üzere.